So, black folks, should you be going to the protest, the King's Day protest this weekend? I'm going to share some insights and some thoughts with you, and whatever decision you make is best. But I promised I would do a video on this because I got a lot of people out of my Clarity group who sent me messages or asked off to the side in the last week or so whether they should do it or not. And here's my thoughts on that. First of all, it depends on how deeply you feel about it. I know that a lot of black people are not doing it because they're like taking it back and saying, hey, other cultures, they can go ahead and represent and we'll support them from the web or wherever. And I'm cool with that. My thing is this. It's not about saying, oh, you didn't vote for Kamala, forget y'all, we're not going to protest. I think the point is we're not carrying the forefront. And I believe that's what our black messages are saying is like, we're always the head of this movement. For the last 160 years to this very year, we've been the forefront of a civil rights, of a protest, of a human rights movement in this country. So there are a lot of black folks who feel like, yo, I'm not going to be in it. However, I do encourage those same black folks to definitely support by spreading videos, spreading word, even this video, and spreading word with other people. Please do that. By all means. We feel like we feel, and that's okay. Now, there's some black folks, as always, I don't speak for all black people. Nobody does. But as always, there's some black people who want to be part of the protest, which is totally fine. Anybody who wants to be part of the protest, who's black, I'll say the same thing I said to everybody else, but especially the black people. You know when them police show up to arrest somebody, you know who they coming for first. They go dark. What I'm saying is there are 4 types of people on these protests. Not just this one, but everyone. And stop everybody with the bullshit about, well, it's the right that's the bad causing all the trouble. No, that's bullshit. They have their own group. The anarchists, the frustrated protesters who act out physically and violently, and those opportunists who break into stores, they have their own groups. And that's not the right, that's not the left, that's just them. And your goal, black folks, is to get the fuck away from them. Do not try to talk to them. Do you hear me? Get the fuck away. Unless you know them personally, get the fuck away. When the violence kicks off, get away. Because the first thing they do when the shit go down is arrest some black folks. You know it. So pull your ass away from that situation. You get me? We there with all 4 of my eyes. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all. So, no, the best way to do that, and I explained that in the video before this, was get with the organizers, team leaders of the organizations that started this. They're going to be the safe ones. They're the ones who are going to be focused on the peaceful protests and keeping away from bull. You want to get close to them anyway, you'll find out all the greatest inside news. Also, record everything and give your black perspective on it. I tell everybody, give your perspective in general. Black folks, give your perspective. Here's the way I see these protests going down. There's going to be a lot, around the country, over 1,600 protests happening. There's going to be a lot of peaceful protests, a lot of chanting, a lot of collection. Then there's going to be some damn fools who don't know how to act, who decided they were going to show up to the protest and show their motherfucking ass and going to push on the cops, going to push past the barriers, going to fuck with them just to fuck with them. That group and the anarchists who have their face covered and they throw stuff. The anarchists ain't even in your town. Do you know that? We discovered that in 2020. Majority of these motherfuckers show up just to start shit. They get off the Greyhound, off the Amtrak. They done drove up here to start shit. That's all they wanted to do. Get away from them. Know that they're there and know the police is coming for them. Get away. The other thing you want to watch out for is, of course, the looters, the hustlers who are trying to get their money on by breaking into stuff. Get as far away. Do not talk to them. I will say this again. Black folks, do not talk to them. Mind your black business. Now, for those at home who are saying, fuck that, I ain't doing any of that, I want to say this. Please share the videos of the peaceful protest. There's going to be enough of the right sharing the violence. Share the peaceful protest. Share the good vibes. Share the good stuff. Because the truth is, an American protest is the good, the bad, and the ugly. And it's all right. And it's all right to do it. And black folks, we can share the movement. Just because we ain't necessarily millions of us like, we ain't going to take this one out since the election, doesn't mean we have to take that one out in the movement online. Because black people, when you look at all the demographics, this is coming from somebody with 30 years marketing branding experience. When you look at the demographics online, the number one most engaged groups on sharing stuff and videos and content, black folks are very active because we're very social, communal people in general. So the point is being able to share that content and that movement by all means. Don't be so turned off that you can't share the movement. I totally agree with sharing the movement. But the other thing you have to do is understand what it is and what role you play. Don't judge other black people for going. It's okay. Also, if you're the black person going, it's okay. Understand what I just told you earlier. When the shit hit the fan, get your black ass off to the side, away. Because if you do not, you know how the police roll. Whether it's ICE, local police, whoever. Fuck them all. Whether it be National Guard, Marine, whatever. You better understand and know your role. Now, on last note, I hope that all of you are safe. If you want to know about more stuff of what's happening with Trump's narrative and plans, you can reach out to me at DarrenMonroe.com, email me directly, or you can go in my descriptions right here and reach out to me as well and see if you're a good fit to come into the Clarity Group or the Moneymaker Group. You need to make some money? You need to make some money? I haven't had a job in 20 years, y'all. For real. This is one of my jobs, doing this. And if you like to do this, whether it be in politics or whatever, doesn't have to be politics, could be music, sports, whatever, you should be reaching out to me, crawling over yourself to reach out to me, because it's a no-brainer price. I just opened up the Moneymaker Group to the public. I just don't have the public page out yet, but it's a no-brainer price. Everybody can get in here. Anyway, all of that said, thank you for everything that all of you do, and I appreciate you. Stay safe, black folks.